To my surprise, he replied almost instantly. Sure, he was very gentlemanly. He offered to let me choose the time and he'd arrange the location. But when my parents had mentioned the meeting before, I hadn't listened to a single word. So now I knew absolutely nothing about this man. Arriving early at our meeting spot, I hesitated outside the door. What if I didn't recognize him later? That would be so awkward. As I paced back and forth, I accidentally bumped into someone. I looked up. My gaze met a perfectly tailored, sharp suit. Above that, a face with astonishingly refined features, and the owner of that face was looking at me with a gentle expression. Why aren't you going in? His seemingly perfectly kissable thin lips moved as he spoke. I subconsciously swallowed, then quickly realized my lapse in composure. Because I knew this man. Archer Kingston, a well-known powerhouse in the industry. I'd seen his name countless times on Adolph's company's target partner list, but rumor had it he was ruthless, cold-hearted, and incredibly difficult to approach. Collaborations with him had never succeeded. I quickly stepped back, making way for him. Oh, sorry, so sorry. I'm waiting for someone. I was a bit distracted, my apologies. Please go ahead. But the man in front of me let out a soft laugh. Ms. Jenkins. I looked up, surprised. How did he know my last name? His eyes held a hint of a smile. Is there a chance the person you're waiting for is me? I was stunned. My family had only said they were setting me up with a truly great guy, but I never would have imagined it would be someone of Archer Kingston's caliber. It wasn't until I was sitting face-to-face with Archer in the private dining room he'd arranged that I kept my composure, smiling politely. Under the table, I was frantically texting my mom. You set me up with Archer Kingston? Is our family wealthy enough to marry into his now? Did you guys get rich behind my back? My mom instantly replied with question marks. What are you talking about, honey? Daydreaming already? We set you up with one of Archer Kingston's distant nephews? Your aunt probably didn't explain it clearly, did she? I glanced at the man across from me, who was smiling as he watched me. Surely there can't be two faces this handsome. As our eyes met, I couldn't pretend to be busy anymore. I stammered, are you Mr. Archer Kingston, right? He nodded, then offered an apologetic smile. Yes. My fault, I haven't introduced myself yet. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ms. Jenkins. I'm Archer Kingston, and I'm your date for today. A concise introduction, but it was completely different from the information my mom had given me. My mind was reeling. But my blind date wasn't supposed to be. Archer raised an eyebrow. He picked up the teacup on the table and took a light sip. That kid isn't good enough for you. So I came instead. He looked up at me. Is something wrong? Does Ms. Jenkins prefer him? I froze. The way he said that, it was like we were old friends. My heart began to pound. Archer, however, remained completely composed, his calm, deep eyes fixed on me, clearly expecting an answer. I forced myself to speak. Of course not. I don't even know him. He chuckled softly. Then it's okay for me to stand in for him, right? I swallowed. No, it's fine.